Bob, Andy Santor, Director of Instruction, Mill Creek Golf Course, Youngstown, Ohio. Thanks for coming today. We're going to look at a split screen comparison here down the line of your golf swing before and after. And before the video on the right is before we did anything to your setup. The video on the left is obviously after we made some changes. You'll see the video on the right. You know, your posture isn't very good. Your pelvis is underneath your chest, your back. You have what's called a C posture. Your back is a little rounded, and your arms, your left arm is higher than your right. Your forearms are not parallel to your shoulders, hips, and your feet, which is where we want them at address. You can see now the video on the left. Your pelvis is posterior to your sternum. Your hips are hinged a little bit. Your forearms are now parallel to your shoulders, hips, and feet, and your back. You're in more of a neutral spine position. You know, took some manipulation to be able to get you there, but you know, that's why I gave you so many of those body preps and motor skills to do. So you'll be able to more easily do this on your own, get in this position on your own. But you'll even see just by changing your setup how it's helped your golf swing. Okay, we'll start. I'm drawing a line up the shaft plane. I'm going to draw a line on your spine angle, your upper body posture here. Okay. We'll start with the video on the right, the before. We'll go into your backswing. You can see the club head is traveling underneath the shaft plane, and it's closed a little bit. And you can see how we've lost our posture there at the top of our backswing. The video on the left, okay, the club is still slightly under the shaft plane a little bit, but not nearly as much as it is in the video on the right. So just by changing your setup, you know, we're changing the positioning of your club head in your golf swing, which is a good thing. We'll try to go through these golf swings simultaneously now. Okay. And at the top of your backswing here, let's look at those shoulder planes, 29, 30 degrees. Okay. Your shoulder plane at the top of your backswing is much better in relationship to your spine angle. You can see your shoulders have not what's called flattened out nearly as much, and you haven't got into a rounded or flat shoulder plane. So the video on the left, just by changing your setup, you know, we're changing the positioning in your golf swing. We'll get into impact. Okay, got a little ahead of ourselves. We'll get into our impact position. Okay, just before impact, you can see the video on the right. You can see, you know, the positioning of your arms. They haven't come quite to parallel yet, but when your left arm actually should be a little bit higher than your right, but you can see the change. Your right elbow, most importantly, is out in front of you a little bit more. It's not to your side so much, buried to your side. So that tells me that you've improved your rotation, although we need a little bit more rotation in our golf swing. You've improved your rotation just by changing your setup a little bit on your downswing. There we'll go. You can see once again you've maintained your posture better in the video on the left. So just by changing your setup there, still need to get a little bit more full rotation going through the ball, which we'll work on. But just by changing your setup, able to make some improvements. And we're going to look at your swing from a face-on. This was taken before I made any changes. Okay, there And I think you can see, another reason you're, you hit low hooks like you do is because your grip is strong. I did not change your grip today. Difficult to change your grip. Somebody's grip that has been playing golf for a long time, and it's not a necessity to change your grip. There's nothing wrong with playing with a little bit of a strong grip, but also going to look at your ball position. That ball is back in your stance a little bit too far. So that's one of the reasons you hit it so low. You do, like I mentioned to you, you do everything that I would do if I was trying to hit a low hook. I put the ball back in my stance a little bit and turn that toe down like you do in your golf swing. And that's what I would do to hit a low hook. You can see there the club face is closed a little bit. Okay, you can see our loss of posture. And there we are going through. Like I said, you're stuck at the ball a little bit too much. Not getting, we need to improve our rotation going through the ball. So do those body preps and motor skills that I gave you. They're going to help you get set up how we want you to set up a little bit easier, and they're going to help you to improve you need to improve your rotation, especially your hip rotation, backswing and downswing. So thanks for coming again. Work on those things, and we'll see you soon.